Newcastle United now know how much they must pay Alexander Isak to keep him at St James's Park long-term. The 25-year-old's future is the hottest topic of conversation right now, with Newcastle determined not to sell Isak. In fact, Newcastle want to extend Isak's contract. Geordie Bootboys understand that Newcastle want to make him their highest-paid player ever, but a new deal is not close to being inked amid Liverpool's interest in Isak. That is because there is quite a gap between what Isak wants to earn and how much Newcastle United are prepared to pay him. Transfer expert Graham Bailey has spoken to Geordie Bootboys about Alexander Isak's contract situation, confirming that the club were shocked to discover that the Sweden international wants to earn £300,000 a week at St James's Park. It is obviously a lot, he said. It is at the higher end of what you would expect he would want. It is a lot. Is it unreasonable? It's in the right ballpark when you're dealing with a world-class player. It's a big decision for Newcastle to make.
Newcastle have been willing to go up to £200,000 a week. They are willing to break their wage structure, but I am not so sure if that will be enough.
Newcastle were not expecting his demands to be at that level, from what I am told. They were shocked, but that is not to say they are refusing to pay him what he wants. Newcastle are still adamant that he is not going to be sold. That remains their stance at this moment in time. As it stands, Newcastle and Isak's representatives appear to be £100,000 a week away from reaching an agreement. Newcastle are ready to make him their best-paid player, whereas Isak wants that honor by quite a distance.
It represents a difficult decision for the Magpies, as they attempt to keep their talisman on Tyneside. A deal worth £200,000 a week would cost the club £10.4 million a year. In contrast, a £300,000 a week contract would cost them £15.6 million a year. In that respect, Newcastle are £5.2 million a year away from striking a deal. Obviously, it is not as straightforward as that. The hope has to be that a compromise can be reached, as Newcastle attempt to tie down one of the best strikers in the world.